Okay, cool. You appear here. A phase-shifting cybernetic gigamantor. Its wings span 100 feet across, swoops over the air. You stand on a island in the middle of a ocean. The island made of fused bones. When you
I
look,
dive into the water.
yeah, you guys dive under the water. A volley of tail spikes like a chain gun smashes down moments before as to where you were standing, and then you can see above the water a breath weapon of plasma fire igniting the surface. The manticore is hunting for prey and will swoop down and pluck you out of the water and throw you against sharp coral at any point in time. This is a complicated skill challenge. You have to swim through underwater caves leading away from the shores of the island. There are razor-sharp spires of gemstone-encrusted coral jutting through the choppy water and stabbing towards you. It's an incredibly dangerous path, and the only way to survive the manticore's attack and find the secret underwater chamber of the Dream Colossus. The underwater tunnels are slimy and gross. There are fronds of electrical carnivorous seaweed at narrow choke points. There are swarms of timid translucent fish darting away from where you swim. You can see inside their organs, and it's totally rad. You must swim through these underground tunnels. So we're going to go in just order that you have here now. So we're going to start with that is Bridger. And you have one of 5 options to do on your turn. You can explore every cave, in which case you tell me like what you're doing narratively. You make a skill check. So the common thing is like, okay, I'm just going to like swim hard and make an athletics check, and then I'll tell you the DC. For this one, it's like brute force, and you are forcing the entire group to be underwater for a long period of time. So if you choose option 1, everyone loses a hit die, and then you make a roll to see how much progress you make. If you choose find a shortcut, this is like trying to find like a sneaky thing that's hidden that's under here. So it's higher risk, higher reward. So you're going to make a skill check based on what you describe. If you succeed, you make progress. There's 7 points of progress. But if you fail, then you lose hit dice and lose progress. If you surface for air, this is more of a defensive thing. This is you're going to find a skill check, or you're going to describe a narrative, how you're trying your best to avoid the cyber manticore above. And if you succeed, you guys are able to break the surface, gas for air, and get some of your hit dice back. But if you fail, you get shot up and take a fuck ton of damage. Plan it out is a little bit kind of like the safe route where you're not really sure what to do. You and you alone, not the whole group, loses a hit die for being underwater, but you grant advantage to the next person who is going to make a check. And then lastly, if you have like spells like that just narratively crush this skill challenge, you cast it and we roll to see if you can get some successes.
So if it's Bridger's turn, can he cast a spell and have Big B or Barnaby cast it? Does that make sense, or does it have to be his spell?
It has to be his.
Barnaby, do you have water breathing?
No.
Does anyone have water breathing?
I have the bubble.
Yeah, I do too. I'm going to put mine on first thing.
So what is this bubble?
Here's Beyond 20... breathing bubble.
Oh, okay.
It's a common magic item. Lets us breathe underwater for an hour.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. So we're going to start off right off the bat with these and say you can just call and say, hey, I'm using my bubble, and then that's equivalent to casting a spell. Cast a spell, use a magic item, that kind of thing.
Got it.
Yeah, some sort of magical, cheaty kind of thing.
Yep.
So, cool. So, Bridger, you're using your bubble? Do you have one of those?
I do not have a bubble.
Okay.
But I have
So
some
what do you
survival
do?
skills that I've learned from my travels.
Sure.
So I'm going to call my knowledge of the coastal areas that I've traveled and see if I can figure out how to make a shortcut.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
Oh,
find
okay.
one.
Yeah, you're going to just go right to the shortcut. That's great.
Which one of us has the inspiration? Was it you, Xylon, or Shane?
Shane. Or
Has it?
Okay.
So what skill are you using?
Hoping for survival here. Can I?
Yeah,
oh no,
I'm
I
fine
can't.
with that. So that's a DC 13, and then if you if you need to make that to get a success. Oh yeah, you got it right on the
made
nose. Cool.
On the nose. No point in wasting a higher roll than I need.
Okay, next up is whoever you are.
That'd be called.
Called. Right. Sorry.
Okay. I would like to use stealth to find a shortcut I will use acrobatics to find a shortcut by timing the shots from the autocannon
Oh yeah, that's
and
totally cool.
peering around. Okay. Here we go.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, great. I'm just okay. Yeah, you do it, and this is all like really quick actions, so you're able to like get in there and like no loss of oxygen, so no loss of hit dice. Great. So next is Xylon. Are you using your breathing bubble?
affirmative.
Okay, so with no risk of failure, roll a I would say like Constitution. So you're going to get at least one success, and you might get multiple for this.
11.
Okay, so you'll get 2 progress off of that.
Nice.
Okay, and
Now,
then...
were our 2 rolls the equivalent of a progress, Ross?
Yes. Oh, so
Bridger and
right
okay.
above you, I've been like moving the little icons off.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
and
so
that's
we've
how I've
got
been
4.
tracking them.
Giddy up.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
how I've been tracking them. So I think this is Laura Lee next. Laura?
Yeah, Laura will. Laura's easy.
I'll stick
and
with
that's her
Laura.
name. Will take she'll use an investigation to find a shortcut. She's going to carefully study the tunnels and how the water's flowing, and she's going to find the way the water's found the
Heck
fastest
yeah.
path through these
Great.
caves.
So if you roll it, if you get
In
a
order to
13 or
record
higher,
it.
you get progress. If you miss it, you're going to put progress back on the board. Okay. Oh, you got it. Great.
Boom.
Nice.
All right. Last one. In the
Breathing
order.
bubble.
Okay, cool. So you're going to get 1 off the bat for that, and if you can get at least an 11 on your Constitution check, you finish this.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Boom!
Wow.
Boom.
You guys absolutely wrecked that. So good for you. Good for you. I'm moving. Just give me a sec here. I'll move you down to. You swim past the tunnels and get into the cave of the Dream Colossus. You surface into a spherical cave, deeply breathing in the sweet, sweet air. The cave has a polished stone floor littered with rocks and stony debris. There's a ring of water circling around the edge of the cave. A towering basalt stone statue looms over you. The statue is massive, covered in stringy strands of dried seaweed. The statue is made of represents a muscular mind flayer. Gaping cracks can be seen at the joints of the limbs and many face tentacles. 7 glowing gems orbit around the brow of the statue, circling extremely quickly and slicing right through the air. There are 20 torches ensconced in the round wall, spaced evenly. They are currently all put out. At your presence, the statue creaks and groans, animated to life. It has a psychic connection to you. Oh, yeah, and of course there's the Lattice of Power. It has a psychic connection to you, speaking inside your mind. And it calls out to all of you, I am dreaming the impossible dream and thinking my thoughts through the realms. Can you guess what it is that I'm thinking? This is a game of 20 questions. It is a noun.
Okay.
If you can guess what the Dream Colossus is dreaming of, then it will relinquish to you the Lattice of Power freely. If not, you get to fight it.
Power.
Yeah, let's do it.
So,
But
yeah,
they could
anyone?
be lonely. They may wanted an 8-faced tentacle. So, are we going to say power or?
Wait,
Like, you guys-
why would it?
so-
no, that's not how you play 20 questions.
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah. So you
We
get
need to
like,
ask questions until we just randomly guess
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. So this is all yes/no questions, and then you have to like guess it at the end.
Is it alive?
Yes.
Is it of this plane?
Yes.
Is it magical?
No.
Is it the same size as you?
No.
Is it a beast?
Yes.
Does it have fur?
It is not a bird.
No. I said, does it have fur?
No.
Oh, I was going to ask if it's a mammal, but then we should try to narrow it down. Maybe like reptile, fish.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a reptile?
No.
Keep going, Shane.
Is it a type of fish?
Yes.
Okay.
Carnivore.
Yeah, I mean, we could go. Well, the problem is we need to ask this right. Does it eat other fish? Does it eat other fish? Does it
No.
eat meat?
It doesn't eat other fish. No.
Okay. So we're. So now we need to go. We need to go by size.
Is it intelligent?
No.
I mean, we could go fresh or salt water. I mean, is it fresh water?
Yeah.
Is it a freshwater fish?
No.
We could ask if it's eaten as food by humans.
Is that what you ask?
What about is it?
No.
Is it a jellyfish? Maybe.
No. Let's see. Okay. So no, we need to go to size here because size is going to get us down. I mean, get us closer to a category. Is it larger than, like, is it longer than 1 foot?
No.
God, that's a lot of fish. There's a whole fucking ocean of fish.
Ask if it has tentacles.
I mean, sure. Does it have tentacles?
I like that.
No tentacles.
Okay.
Is it? Ask him if it's common.
Yeah, that's
No?
super subjective. I don't know if that's going to help us. I mean, the problem is, I mean, I don't know. He said, so this is asking to what he originally said. He said he's talking about like a fish that would like exist in D&D. I mean, I guess he said it's on that plane.
It exists in this plane.
While they're doing that, I'm going to start swimming around looking for fish in the water.
Oh, are you gonna go back into the skill challenge?
No, just in this room.
There are no fish in this room.
No fish in the water?
Okay.
There are no fish in this room.
But there were translucent fish in the other room because we could see their organs.
Right. Maybe that's what he's thinking of. Ask him if it's translucent.
Is it translucent? Are they translucent?
Yes.
Oh.
Cave fish.
Keep asking.
Wait a minute.
Keep describing that fish. Ask him questions about what the fish we saw.
Yeah. So
keeping track of
my...
keeping track of the torches around the room. Every time you ask a question, one lights up. You have asked 14 questions.
So did
ask him if
wait.
ask him if that fish is in the chamber where we just came from.
I mean, sure. Is the fish in the caves that we swam through to get here?
Yes.
Go for it. Maybe we'll get more if we have the lights still going. Or
Well, I mean, so at some point we need to start, like, if we can save. So now we need to know what that fish is. So can we roll a nature check to know what those fish were that we saw?
You can just say those fish.
Oh, okay. This fish.
Those
guy right over here.
Those fish that we just saw. Yes.
Those fish there.
The Dream Colossus it moves its stony hands and picks up the Lattice of Power, ripping it out of the ground and handing it over to you, and says,
"Do we still have more questions?"
You have 5 more, yeah. And says, "You have truly understood my thoughts here, and for that you shall be rewarded." So he reaches over and gives you the Lattice of Power, and then that teleports you. Or if once you touch it, this will teleport you and the lattice back into the tavern of the last call.
All right.
With your remaining questions, ask him how to get to the Dunmere Manor.
You need to. You should seek out the the granddaughters of Marshal Cato, who are hidden in Dunmere Manor. And they will lead you.
They're hidden where?
They're hidden. I'm sorry. They're hidden in the Last Call Tavern.
Okay.
Oh, Last Call Tavern.
That's Maya and Mira, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay. What? I want to ask how can we use this Lattice of Power?
It is a powerful magical device that has cosmic importance. It cannot be used. It doesn't. Its powers are not used, but in a mere mortal sense. But will go through and greatly drain and weaken the end times creature who is eating the entire universe.
Perfect. And if you were us and could ask yourself one question, what would it be?
Why did I pick such a boring cave to live in?
Got a better question.
Shane, ask him if there's any more magic items here we can take
or other help.
can give us.
No, because we lost the other item.
Let's ask if we can if it's possible to recover it.
Yeah, is it possible to recover the mantle?
Can we recover the mantle of the Voidmaw?
No, you can't. So you don't get its powers in terms of you can't use its powers in terms of in the end game, but in terms of points for winning this tournament, it counts towards you. So it's not like it was destroyed, but you just can't use its powers.
Colossus talking about points for? I don't know.
We're just talking to the. He's breaking the fourth wall. He's real smart.
Ask him about if there's anything else here he can help us with.
Yeah. Is there anything else here that would help us?
I think that's more than 5 questions, right?
I think that's
no.
I think we have one
got 2 left.
All right.
So with that,
so can we? Yeah.
With that, he closes up.
Okay.
I touched the Lattice Power.
And you are returned.
Yeah, we'll grab it
to the Last Call Tavern. Okay,
Nice.
cool. So I paused the timer right there.
Rift.
Yes, you step through the rift. You're back at the Last Call Tavern. The clock is back on. Here you go.
I want to quickly check on Julia and Fate, see if maybe their masks have come off and revealed cards. Maybe not.
No, their masks have not come off.
Oh, okay.
Ask them if they
I'll-
can take them off. I ask each one. Can you take your mask off now?
They move their hands, and just like with Kodaresh, they say that there's like something blocking them from doing
Okay.
so.
Okay. Let's go find the daughters. The
So
granddaughters.
I'll come over to Maya and Mira, introduce myself. I'm Laura. You wouldn't happen to be the granddaughters of Marshal Cato, would you? Or Cato?
They, as you walk over, they look at you wide-eyed. They each have a comedic mask, and hold on a second. Yes, they say, "Ah, well, do you know our Marshal Cato?"
No, but he comes highly recommended.
Yeah, they we are just here trying to dance and sing and enjoy our last time in the world, and we've lost our father here.
You lost your father in the inn.
Yes, we lost our father. Oh no, not in the inn. He's lost somewhere in Dunmere Manor. And we also, but in the inn, we've also lost another person. Our daughter, his granddaughter, is missing.
Okay. When did you last see the daughter? Can we help you find her, and then you can get us into Dunmere Manor to help us find your grandfather?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, that would be great, and we would be happy to help you if you could reunite us with our lost daughter. She was in here with us, and then was lost in the crowd, and we've been searching everywhere, but she must be hiding.
Does she have a name?
Yes, her name is Allie.
And what's she look like? I mean, we asked for a full description of her.
And they give it to her. Give that to you, which I will get to you in a second.
And then we fan out and search.
Actually, can you quickly tell us something that she really likes if we're calling to her that she might come for? And additionally, when we find her, so she's not scared of us, can we tell her that something that only you would know, so she knows we come from you?
Yeah, wow, that's a really smart idea. So these two say to you, yeah, well, actually, we're hanging out with Aristo over here as they gesture over to the pointed-eared bard sitting at the table with you, because, she loves music, and especially this performer right here. So we were hoping that if we just hung out here, she'd eventually find her way over.
Very good. So, yeah, we'll spread out and search them.
Yep. Search every part of the bar, every room, every back corner.
So
every
why don't you
storage
see if
area.
you can get Aristo to play? You assume he's not playing right now, right?
Right.
So if we can get him to play.
Aristo, yeah. Why don't you play? Maybe that will bring her out of the woodwork.
Cool. Give me a second here. Here we are. Yeah, he's a half-elf bard with rainbow hair and a mask of tragedy. He has a lute and a flute on his person, and he says,
Which one did she like better?
hard to say. So he says, yeah, what shall I play?
What was her favorite song, Maya Mira? What was Allie's favorite song?
We don't remember.
I tell you what, why don't you use your bardic skills, because clearly you're a master, and play a song with her name in it in the chorus that repeats frequently to really grab her attention.
I really like the eloquence with how you spoke to me, young nobles, and for that I will grant your request gladly. So he breaks out his lute and his flute and he begins playing a song. The sound and the music echoes throughout the chamber, and Allie creeps out from behind in the larder from behind the larder into the room. So you see her pop out and like sneak out, looking her eyes looking back and forth furtively, trying her best to hide behind the bigger groups of people. She comes out. She stumbles about with her, because you can see she has a mask of tragedy over her face, and you can see also a bit of cloth tied over her eyes. She had in her hand is a deck of cards, but it's very thin, very thin deck of cards.
Oh, let's give her the magician card.
Maybe. Myra, I see her. Why don't you call her over to us?
Cool. She does. You point out Allie. Maya and Mira see her, jump for joy, and tears go through their stream from their eyes. And the family is reunited. They tell you the location of Dunmere Manor and say it is the home of our father, Allie's grandfather. It is a desolate place, very overrun, and very, very far from here. In fact, on an entirely different plane of existence. But here's the cool thing. The laws of the universe are being twisted and changed as everything is shrinking down and being collapsed, being eaten from above. And those of strong mental prowess can warp reality itself and travel to any known location with enough effort.
Will there be any dangers? Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a dangerous task, but it's quick. But they let you know how to. So that basically gives you the information you need to attempt to manipulate the world around you to teleport yourselves to Dunmere Manor.
Ask them about the cards Allie's carrying, what those are, and tell them about the blindfold on Allie.
Yes. Cool. So you talk to Allie and look at the cards, and it is 11 cards from the tarot deck. They are all major arcana, and I'm trying to pull up my list as to which ones are in there and which ones are not.
Oops. Allie, could we possibly borrow your cards for the next several hours?
Sure. She gives them over to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Is there anything else we can do for you? This blindfold, is this intentional?
You pull at it, and she pulls it down, and you can see that her eyes are completely white.
You shouldn't cover those up. They're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Ask if their father is the Chain Lord of Dunmere Manor.
No, the Chain Lord is the steward of Dunmere Manor, and he is corrupted and evil. Also, he has 3 heads.
3 heads. Are they always in agreement, or can they be set against one another?
They are generally in agreement.
Does he have any vices or weaknesses?
He is a very angry 3-headed ogre.
Ask him if any of those 4 have anything that can assist us in the manor. Map.
Do you have any
Secret
maps
doors.
or keys? Do you know of any secret doors or entrances? Any information on the matter?
No, there's nothing like that. The manor is pretty overgrown and overrun at this point. So, if honestly, what would be helpful to tell you is that the structure is so weak that anyone with enough strength can just punch right through the walls.
Any of the walls, just punch right through them. All right.
Like Kool-Aid Man.
All right. Well, shall we go, y'all?
Yeah.
Right, we will bid them farewell for a few moments and
Sure.
will ourselves to the manor.
Okay, I am pausing the timer for just a second because I've been negligent. Aha! Here we go. Okay. So, resumed. You look through the deck of cards, and the ones that are there are the Hierophant, the Lovers.
Are you typing these by chance?
No.
Okay, the Hierophant.
Should we give Fate and Julia the levers?
Yep.
Let's see.
The Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Temperance, the Tower. The Hermit, the Sun, Strength, the Chariot. The Star is there. The Sun, the Moon. I think I said Strength already.
I don't have Moon yet on my list. Moon makes 11. Hierophant, Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, Justice. Can't read my.
Temperance, the Tower, the Hermit, the Sun, the Strength, the Stars.
Wonder if whoever wants to punch through the walls, they held the strength card.
Does that look like all of them plus the Magician that we had?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12, not 11.
Oh, sorry. The Lovers should not be on there. Oopsies.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we know who has the levers.
I'll take the strength card. I'll hold it on my person. Let's go to the manor. Barnaby, you will us there?
I will absolutely will us there.
Okay, cool. So everyone in the group needs to make a DC 16 Charisma save. If at least half, so if at least 3 of you makes this, you go through without incident.
Gather around me, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have resistance, Barnaby, as a spell?
I do not. Or as a spell, no.
And Bridger, I mean? No? Okay, make your charisma saves.
No. Yes.
How's a 30?
There's 3.
30. Okay.
So wait. So what's your
plus
is
three.
your
And
aura
plus
of
3.
4?
Ah.
Shit. So we're not going to get them. So I'm going to save my
Yeah,
inspiration.
we got him. We've already got 3 because that's not
do
counting
we?
the aura on John and David. So they got 14. And I thought he hit 16, didn't he
16,
say?
yeah.
16.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Shit, right? Cool. Oh, does anyone have cartographer's kit or navigation tools?
I do. I think
If you
I
do,
have the
you can add
cartographer's
your
kit.
proficiency bonus to this. I don't know. Oh, that's not going to help anyone.
Won't help him.
Just forgery, disguise, or 3 dragon int to get me
You
advantage.
step out and all together try to perform a ritual to teleport yourselves through the realms. You end up only going so far as another location on this world. You end up watching the... Yes. You end up and you see the earth erupting in the hillside beyond. It blasts a earth moat rich in diamonds far into the sky as the whole world is being ripped apart. It rises slowly but will soon be out of reach to grab this cache of massive wealth in diamonds. So I need to get... So this is a basic skill challenge. So how do you harvest the crystals for their power? As these are actually psychic diamonds. And yeah, how do you do that? I need 3 successes. We can go in any
I can do athletics to leap after it.
Okay.
Grab it.
Do it. DC 10.
22.
Got it. Okay, that's 1. Who else?
I'll do acrobatics to jump off the shoulder of one of my teammates
Sure.
to reach out and grab one.
And I'll investigate the pattern and just reach out and get one easily.
Perfect. Yep, good. All right, you got it. Cool. So the group mines this for 3 power crystals. You can crush one in your hand as a free action to add a d6 damage whenever you're casting a spell that deals damage.
All right, give that to Barnaby.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you pop after that interlude. You pop back into the tavern.
Okay. Should we try again?
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
try it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
Absolutely.
again.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's think about. You're gonna have some bonus for called shot, and you can use advantage, Lori.
Shane.
Yep.
So you guys want to do that, or how about I
let's
go? How
try
about
it.
I go first, and then you guys can go after that. So we're gonna saving throw for me.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, that's 1.
Save Shane for last.
You try
Save
yours.
Shane for last.
Okay.
There's 2 successes.
That's 2.
You're short.
And plus my proficiency.
You're good.
So 15 plus the aura. That's
So there's
good.
3.
Yep.
Okay, that's 3. That's all we need.
3. Yeah, I'll need 3.
You
Good deal.
pass over into Dunmere Manor.